Money is not the first thing you need to start a business. If you want to start a business, the first thing you need is sorting out customers. In my previous video, I said I would tell you a story of someone who started a block industry. He didn't even start a block industry, he was a block merchant. He was a block merchant. How did he do it? He didn't have a block molding machine, he didn't buy no cement, he didn't buy no sand. How did he maneuver to be a block merchant? What he did was he went from site to site, going to meet developers that build houses that we are into blocks, we have quality blocks, with a pair of block on his lap on Okada. He went to someone that has a blocking machine that molds block. He went to one that has a good quality, and he picked a block, put it on his lap, pay bike man to take him around to sites to go and be meeting developer that we have very quality block, we can supply you, we supply you x amount of block and you pay us in so day. He goes from site to site to site to site. That was how he was doing until he started having customers. Then when he go back to the person selling the block, he might add like 5 naira or 10 naira on each. Imagine he supplies 1,000 block in a day, 5 naira or 10 naira on 1,000 block, and he doesn't supply one customer. That was how he started, till he started earning in millions, and he earned money to buy land. He bought land, and he himself become a developer that develop houses for sale. So this is to tell you that the first thing you need in business is not money. What you needed is the idea and the customer that are ready to buy the product you're selling. That is where the works come in. You need to find the people who need the service you're providing or the goods you're selling. That is what you need. Money doesn't come first. What you need are customers that are willing to buy a product. If you don't have the money to buy a product, no problem. You go to people who have the products and be the middleman between who wants to buy and who is selling. Like that, you have a business to yourself. You have a business when you have people who are ready to buy from you consistently, continuously. Because as long as they buy, you make money. But when you have the product and nobody is buying, when your shop rent is due, your goods will not just be there, you won't be able to pay up, and you might get frustrated. So money is not the first thing when it comes to business.
Quite frankly, the headline looks quite suspicious, but and then listening to him, I think quite valid, some valid points he put out there. Money is not usually the problem, and I know that all of us are, no, they don't know what you're talking about. See, if you have the sense enough, you may just be able to weave your way around certain businesses without really investing so much money into it. A lot of you are looking for your 70 million to start business. I know friends who say their business idea is going to go up a whooping 25 million, and then at that time they had just less than 500,000. So they are waiting to look for the big break. But what they did not know is that your 300,000 can grow into 25 million if you break the unit points of your big dreams into small units, right? If you break the big dream into small units, like getting the square root of your big dream, you can invest that growing process, right? So he made so much sense, saying that what you need to start a business may not necessarily be money, right? It may just be sense. In fact, someone said that originally the what we now call capital to beginning business came from the Greek word capitos, and initially in ancient times, the interpretation of the word capitals is sense. Is sense. So you see, it's fair enough to say that the capital you actually need to starting your business is sense and not necessarily money. I know the value that money brings, but like he has explained, there are several businesses on the surface of this earth that do not require money to start, so to speak. It may not be as though you don't require a penny. You may need to do research. You may need to do a few work. You may need to do a few networking. Like the explanation he gave, he just needed to pay for that block, put on his own lab, and get fuel in a motorcycle that moved him around. The scenario may not be exactly the same, but a lot of times, for example, people doing content creation, the capital they need most likely was just to get camera, and you didn't need to even have lights. I started recording for several months without lights. So I recorded during the day. I didn't need a light. At some point, I couldn't even afford to get a tripod or a ring light. I begged people to hold the phone for me at viewing time. At other times, I put it on top of. So it's been a long time journey. So you may not naturally or necessarily be stuck with an idea just because you do not have the money. There is always a sensible way around it. You can have conversations, you can get partners, you can start affiliate marketing. A lot of ideas. You keep wondering. Amazon is almost running without any store. Almost, just a couple of warehouses here and there, and it's even in partnership, right? Uber and Bolt are running without cars on their own. It wasn't an idea that was really tangible at the time, but that is what sense means. How to be able to link buyers and sellers where you're at the middle. You may not necessarily have to have the money to buying the product or the goods from the buyer. You can create a link where the buyers and the sellers can meet and keep your commission, keep your money, and then that can grow enough and you can invest that into another business. So I don't know it all like I usually say. So you have your own point. We can have that conversation in the comment section. Let's talk and let's share this video. Somebody may be able to use this to learn and grow and develop and become better. I'll catch you some other time. It's Mr. Common Sense. Bye.